27.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Michael O.J. Mudia
in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Yeah, you don't want none.
Here's Tua. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run with Geis. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
At the 44-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration, because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, 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 hey,
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike's by 4.
Shotgun handoff now to Geis. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
17-yard line.
52's the Mike. Watch me. Cycle. You can't hang with us. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the Mike.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. 13th play now on the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd and 10.
On play action, here's Tua.
They're going for Howard, but the pass intercepted.
Picked off inside the 5. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Number 7.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Locke's throw caught by Sutton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
No score.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Locke now on 1st down. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On the move to his left. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From midfield, here's Tua. And he finds his man Griffin. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Mike's 54.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Brings up third down and 13.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The
goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 24. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 46 yards.
46 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Dolphins 3.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 side. Oh, here we come. 132 right. Here we go again. Here we go.
Throwing on first down is Locke. This one caught left side by Cooper. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
44. Mike, 44.
Locke looks to throw it again. And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown.
To K.J. Hamler.
K.J. Hamler as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there for the Dolphins. 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26
So
yards.
now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Complete to
Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
At their own 25-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael O.J. Mudia, his 2nd sack of the night. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Tua. He'll find Williams on the slant. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got a man open, it's Ross. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
Go, go, go. Line 54. 54.
Looking to pass. Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra.
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
To kick off for Denver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. John Ross, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. I think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. On first down, Locke. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Denver.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Locke now on first down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. From the gun, it's Locke. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, Cooper. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No hesitation. Here we go. 50. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cooper. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Locke going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said forget about the sticks. They want 6. And McManus able to put it through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tua now on first down. Out to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 22. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. John Ross, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down. With this deficit, he might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now this throw caught left side, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Complete to
Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Broncos 45. Dolphins.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've they've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The stop made by
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
2 yards.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. This is Geis. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. Being chased out left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver was Thaddeus Moss, and it's 3rd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 14. 18 big yards on that one. And a Miami first. On 1st down, this is Geis. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. He may try and run for this. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tua Tagovailoa keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cooper, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Number 7.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Broncos.
Stop your whining.
Now Locke. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Locke. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover over there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Pass. Intended for John Ross. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tight left. 4 down. Check. 4 down. 4 down. 24. Check 24. Shift. Hey, check mega.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Kick it and go. With the ball, spin move is on scope. The sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With the ball, spin move is on scope. The sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. As soon as I snap, hit it the pad, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when time I was dying and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now, gridiron with the gang now, they're here with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kinda drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing